Geminis, welcome. This is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, remember to hit that like button. It is the only way that I have to know that the messages are being well received by you guys. If it doesn't resonate with you, check out my channel. There's other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your other placements in the chart. Okay, so your main obstacle right here, or your main energy, is the Five of Wands, which tells me there's some obstacles and challenges you're trying to get through that are going to require you to stay grounded while you're going through a rebirthing time. That is the Judgment card coming in for you. So this might have something to do with letting go of past situations and rebirthing into your life's purpose or into something better. And you have the Chariot here. That could be a Cancer coming into your reading, or you're taking movement towards victory. Yeah, and another in the Eight of Wands with that Chariot card. There's a lot of action and movement going on here. The Eight of Wands can also indicate moving, actual moving, like, or travel. And it can also indicate communication, but mixed with this Chariot card, I feel like you're taking strong action towards change here and overcoming some obstacles. For those of you who are new here, I lay the first set of cards and then I give a brief description. Then as we begin to clarify, things get more detailed. We will pull some oracle cards after that. Then we will pull your best actions to take during this time. And then best actions for sun, moon, rising, because those can be a little bit different for each. And then we will do a pick a card at the end where you can ask a question, okay? And if you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing. I would love to have you for future readings. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. I'm very happy to have you here and your support. You guys have been amazing. Okay, so this is your main energies. This will be a timeline for you guys. You could fall anywhere. This is a timeless reading, so you can fall anywhere in this timeline right now when this reading finds you. Okay, and right now it looks like you're starting this reading out here in the timeline with the Four of Swords, which is also another rebirth card, honestly. But it also talks about needing rest, feeling exhausted, needing self-love, and taking care of yourself. And then you have the Knight of Discs and the Ten of Wands. So there's been some heavy stress and burden. The Ten of Wands can mean something good or something bad. The Ten of Wands can mean there's a lot of burden, but you're almost there. You're almost to the finish line, like running a marathon. When you're almost there, like you're exhausted, but you're about to cross that finish line. Or the Ten of Wands can indicate that you keep carrying a load or a burden that isn't yours to keep carrying, and it's exhausting you, okay? The Knight of Discs is the slowest moving disc in the deck, but he does take movement towards the most gain. He's also good. He's also what I, in this deck especially, on the top it says husbandry, okay? And if he takes movement towards a relationship, it is for a long-term stable relationship. You have the Three of Swords coming up towards the end of this. And the Seven of Cups. And the Three of Cups. Okay. So somewhere in this... Okay. So this doesn't look to be heading to someplace good here. All right. The Five of Cups talks about loss and grief. And we get focused in here on the two cups that are spilled over. We don't recognize the three cups that are still standing, okay? And we start focusing on this loss and grief, and that's kind of all we can feel, or we feel a lot of regret. The Seven of Cups talks about having too many choices and commitment issues. It also talks about delusion and not knowing what's in our cups, where to put our energy. It's a time of confusion. And then we do have the Three of Swords, which talks about heartbreak. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Eight of Swords, which talks about a self-imposed imprisonment in our own mind. So this is self-imposed. This isn't something somebody does to us, okay? This is getting caught up in our own negative thought cycles and not being able to let things go. Having to face the truth, looking for stability. There's new opportunity coming, and initiation card, which tells me Spirit is going to be here to help you rise above this. All right, let's begin to clarify so we can see what's really going on here. You do have this major arcana in your energy of rebirthing and taking movement towards something better. Okay, so there was a tower that started all this that exhausted you. All right, and you needed the towers. When they come in kind of abruptly and change the foundation to our life. When that happened, you needed to take care of yourself. You needed to really come in, do some self-love, some self-care, take a rest, take a break before you started taking movement again here with this Knight of Discs. And you worked very hard to be able to take this movement, this stable movement forward. Let's see, what is this 10 of Wands? You have the Hermit, the King of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay, so that's where this Chariot comes in. And this could very well be a Cancer in your life with the Chariot showing up twice. And the King of Cups. This could be a Cancer that you were feeling a lot of burden with and you ended up withdrawing. It could just be a water sign and a lot of action towards this. So that could be the case as well. I do not feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is somebody coming in that you saw as your King of Cups. It could be a friend still. This doesn't necessarily have to mean a romantic relationship, okay? This could be a work situation or a relationship. Let's see what this 5 of Wands is. Like that could be a boss coming in. 5 of Wands, please. Page of Swords. You're doing some investigating and detective work into, putting a lot of thought, trying to figure something out about these obstacles and challenges. Because you want to start on a new journey with the Fool card. Which now you have 2 rebirthing cards and the Fool, which tells me you're starting out on a new journey here. Once you get through trying to figure everything out about these challenges and obstacles, like you're putting time into really, I feel like you're investigating. All right, like really trying to figure it out. Okay, Rebirth Judgment card, please. And you are going to make some judgments on what you figure out, I think, on these challenges that have shown up. The Empress, you're ready to birth something new in, and you can't really get a better card to come after that Judgment card than the Empress. You're ready to birth in a new reality here. That is you coming in very strongly. Chariot, please. What is the Chariot card? Gemini's Chariot. The Ace of Cups. This could be a love situation, or you're taking movement towards filling up your own cup of love. Again, that could indicate a Cancer. Ace of Pentacles. You're taking movement towards new opportunities, for sure. Like, you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles on this Chariot. You're looking for new, stable, and loving opportunities heading into the future. 8 of Wands, please. What are we? The Page of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Okay. You're taking action towards somebody that I'm not sure you should be taking action towards. So this could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and you're confused by this. You're not making a commitment to it because you're not sure what to choose or what to do, but at the same time, you are taking action or communication back and forth with this person. This might be who you're seeing as the new opportunity, but you're confused by it. Five of Cups. And I think that might be the obstacles and challenges that you're trying to figure out, is where to put your, and there might be more than one person as well that you're communicating with or taking action towards, especially with these two aces coming in that you're taking movement on, and you might be confused. 5 of Cups, please. The 5 of Pentacles, so that's double fives. So you might be either feeling some financial restriction due to this Tower moment, or you may be feeling left out in the cold. You feel like something's lacking somewhere. And at the same time, you're experiencing loss and grief. Let's see if we can figure out more about the 7 of Cups, because that's a double card for you. Same with that Chariot card. And I feel like that's what you're trying to figure out and take movement, is figuring out where to put yourself, where to put your commitments. King of Pentacles. And the Temperance. You're trying to stay stable and balanced. Okay, so to decide what to commit to, you got to look at it from a very stable and balanced place with peace in your mind, okay? The Temperance talks all about self-control and self-moderation. And the King of Pentacles is very stable and very wise. He makes solid decisions on things. So it's asking you to, really keep peace in your mind, find your balance, maintain your self-control, come from a stable place to make the decisions here on, because it is kind of like you're confused. In order to get over this confusion, we really do have to come into this very balanced, stable spot. Because this is a lot of fiery energy here with this 8 of Wands and Page of Wands that's coming at the 7 of Cups. This is a better energy for overcoming the problems of the 7 of Cups. 3 of Swords, please. The 5 of Wands. Okay, so that takes us back to here. So the heartbreak here is over the obstacles and challenges you are facing and doing all the investigating on, trying to figure out, trying to decide, putting really a lot of thought into those challenges and obstacles. Okay, this new journey is what ends up causing the heartbreak here. So let's see if I can get one more on that for you. The Queen of Wands. Back to that fire energy that I was saying about. So this could very well be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo coming in for you. The other sign I'm seeing strongly is Cancer, okay? But keep that stable place within you as you make these decisions, because you are trying to birth in. This is a rebirth time for you, but it may require you to make a decision to let somebody go, or stop taking action here and start taking action on new opportunities instead of continuing to try to figure out what's in your cup with this person. Because I feel like this is a person. And I feel like this is a person you're communicating with that's very fiery, okay? And you do have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. It's telling you to follow your own intuition. It's also saying be careful of secrets, illusions, or lies of any kind. I want to see what's under that. The Queen of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, again with balance, in that Judgment card, that rebirth, okay? You're rebirthing. You're going to start into a new journey. You're going to create something different. There's new opportunities coming in for you. You just got to overcome this thing that's lacking, causing you grief, obstacles, and heartbreak, okay? And I feel like this is a person. Most likely a fire sign or a Cancer. Or at least they have that in their charts, okay? All right. Let's get you some Oracle cards real quick. I just want to push these up because we're going to do some other ones after this. Okay. The Garden and the Gate. So you have to open that gate and be willing to walk into the garden, all right? Walk into something new. Don't keep yourself out. Broken heart. Yeah, you have a broken heart from this situation. I feel like you thought it was going to turn out different than it did. Walking away. Yeah, and that's what I feel too. It's time to walk away from a situation. And again, with that action, okay, this is coming in strong for you on action. 2 Chariots and the 8 of Wands here. It's time to take action on this. All right. Vacation. You may need to pull away from the situation. Go within yourself to figure this out. You know, so you can get through that, so you can find that peace and balance to make these decisions. Look inside yourself in miracle healing. Stand your ground. Yeah. So you got to look inside yourself for this, for your answers. You know, don't look at it from the outside. Don't look at it from communication from others. Don't look at it from how you think others would view it. You have to look at it from within yourself to find the real answers here between the vacation and look inside yourself card. Once you get through this, this is going to be very healing for you, but you have to stand your ground. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and do best actions for you at this time. Best actions, Gemini, please. Best actions for Gemini. Okay, so go... Oh, I'm doing a pick a card. I'm so sorry. Hang on. We're doing best actions here. So we have the Ace of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the Tower, and the Strength card. All right, so we have the 5 of Wands and the Tower. That's your struggle coming in. You need new clarity and new thoughts on what's going on here. You need to face the truth of the situation, is what these cards are telling you, is get the clarity, gain that clarity. It looks like you're going to gain that from looking within yourself and standing your ground, okay? Stay very grounded as you go through this Tower moment, and have the inner courage to do what you need to do, the action that you need to take, okay, to get through it and change your situation. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting tired today, I guess. All right, let's do best actions for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Eight of Pentacles and 4 of Cups. So you're working very hard. The 8 of Pentacles, I believe, also came out in your reading here. But you're feeling very discontent and dissatisfied. So you have to work. I'm getting this as taking movement and working hard towards overcoming the things in your life that you're dissatisfied with. It's time to walk away and let that go, okay? If there's something in your life that isn't bringing you happiness and joy, it's probably shouldn't be in your life. The Chariot again, okay? This is taking movement towards victory, okay? Take that movement towards what is going to bring you to the place in life that you want to be. Again, that could indicate a Cancer. The Cancer is coming out strong for you guys. Rising, the 5 of Wands. Again, you have that 5 of Wands. You got to overcome these challenges and obstacles. You saw how that was played out into the reading. If you don't overcome these, you're going to end up in, you know, a mental health type issue here. It's not a diagnosis. It's just what the card means. Like, you got to get through these challenges. You got to do the right thing here for yourself, or you're going to end up in a state where you're experiencing sleepless nights and thoughts that, and we have that here too, you know, that anxiety, that depression, that difficult time. And with this Page of Wands, I'm telling you. All right. go ahead. We'll do an animal advice card and then we'll do a pick a card. Animal advice, Gemini, please. B, community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Yeah, I think when you start heading out, you're going to have the supportive community. You're going to have, you know, you'll be able to create the things in life that you want. That's going to bring you the abundant life that you're looking for. You'll start receiving sweetness. I have a feeling, you know, some of the things you've been receiving maybe haven't been as sweet, you know. All right. Pick a card. I'm going to lay the card. You go ahead, think of your question. Excuse me. Okay, go ahead, take a deep breath in and release. And pick the card that feels right to you. Okay, card number 1. And I'll do the best I can to give you a yes/no answer, but I will give you a brief description of the card so you can connect the dots to how that applies to your question. The Hanged Man. I say yes, especially in this reading here, because it talks a lot about going within to find the right answers, to gain new perspectives. But it also talks about pulling away from a situation and going within. So if you're asking, you know, whether to head towards something, this is kind of saying pull back. The Death card, I say no. That usually means something's going to come to an ending. It's transformational, but it does indicate an ending. The Father of Wands, the King of Wands. I would normally say yes because it talks about bold and powerful leadership, okay? But in your reading, I do feel like there's a fire sign coming out that might not be good for you. So in that case, if this person is a fire sign and it's this person that's in this reading, that might be a no, all right? It might be time to walk away from that. The Page of Discs. I say yes. He talks a lot about learning, growing, new opportunities in business, abundance, or stable relationships. All right. Can also talk about a child as well, as like a studious child. All right. Geminis, thank you so much for being here with me today. It has been a pleasure to do this reading for you. I do hope it helped provide you some insight that will help. All right. And if you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing. Hit that like button. It's the only way that I have to know you guys are receiving the message as well. If you like these decks, there are Amazon links down in the description box below. And until we meet again.